I mean, I can't even imagine my parents being near me for 10 days.
It's been tough. Well, no one tells you you're going to be in the same room for 10 days. They come down to the
Same
living room.
room.
Well, they come down at 5 a.m., and they're just in the living room from 5 a.m. to midnight every day. So the kitchen, the TV, all the good stuff's there, and you want to just turn the TV on and make a cup of coffee, but that's a thing now.
This is wonky bonky, conky donkey.
I got 4 floors of whores here. They stay in the hot spot, and if you go to a different floor, they go, "What are you doing up there?"
Well, why can't you come down here? You got an office. Say, I got to work. I got to pay for the house. I'll be downstairs picking daisies and painting houses.
Well, my parents, they have an affliction, Jerry, where they have to ask a million questions. Everything's questions.
Right.
Your parents don't ask questions.
They ask 0 questions.
Mine ask too many. They're like an interrogation cop. Where were you on the night of the 15th,
Right.
So anything I open up, I can't open up too much because then they'll just pry. It never ends.
Right.
So if I go, I got to go downstairs do some work. Oh, what kind of work you doing? Podcast. What's the podcast about? We say queef and talk about jizzing on kids for an hour and a half. Oh, how's that doing? Pretty good. Your agent get you that? No, we do it ourselves. You do a podcast yourself? You see where I'm going here? Well, this could go for days.
Right. But can't you say, I got to go. I'm late. I can't keep talking here.
I could do that. Then they go, whoa, big shot podcast about jizzing on kids, guys. Gotta go downstairs away from us. We're boring old people. A couple of fuddy-duddies.
And then you say, that's right. Or you say, no, that's not what I'm saying. I just have time. I'm busy. I got to work. I got to pay the bills, you silly gooses.
It's Uncle Leo. Oh, you got no time for Uncle Leo. And
Go to your fancy fire.
Yes, exactly. So it's been tough. And then the little things. You make a cup of coffee. Oh, you like coffee? They say, do you like coffee? I'm making a coffee. They go, do you like coffee? This is how they start a conversation. I go, yes, I like coffee. What do you like about it? Well, I'm addicted to it. It's caffeine. It's the most consumed drug on the planet. What flavors you like? I don't know. All of them.
Why? You should. I'm putting my foot down. You should sink your teeth into this. I'd give my parents $5,000 to respond to one thing I say. I walk in, I go, I flew private from Israel to Italy. We had Italian food. Louis C.K. was there. We met Steven Soderbergh and Meryl Streep, and they go like this. They go, oh, did you hear what your sister said? That fucking bitch.
Right.
I mean, I can't get it. I would love you like coffee. My parents don't know what I drink.
The grass is gayer. I'll tell you that. We gotta flip for a week. We should flip like Freaky Friday.
They care, Jerry. They care. My parents wouldn't stay with me if I offered them $350,000. But also, that's crazy. They should get a hotel. These dizzy.
Well, they want to play with the baby fat.
So come over. There's a hotel nowhere near here. No one would ever stay here. But a train ride away, they could stay in a nice neighborhood. Something like Battery Park City, Tribeca, one of those nice places.
They would get lost trying to get over here. It would take them 4 hours. If they lived, they'd stay in a hotel 2 blocks away. It would take them 6 months to get here every single day.
10 days is egregious. I'm sorry. I mean, have your parents ever stayed with you? Rupert's parents don't talk to him. He doesn't even speak, this man.
Thank God. We like it that way.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 10 days is crazy, but I think they're like, it's a grandkid. This is a big deal. By the way, I gave it a goog. Your parents' dopamine and endorphins spike around grandchildren.
They live longer. Well, not my parents, but yes,
Sure.
most parents.
Yes.
They live longer. They lose weight or something. Their blood pressure goes down. All the stuff. It's like a big thing. Grandparents that spend time around the kids, but they don't even know my child's name.
Yeah, well, I get it, but the cool thing is, and I should be grateful. They're here for 10 days, so I can go, hey, I got a pod. And I throw that baby upside down, and they go, okay, we'll take care of it.
That's very sweet. And how old are your parents? Because they could be gone any second.
That's the point, Jerry. They're trying to make it a thing before they pass on into the ether.
Well, this will keep them living because now they have, 3 grandkids?
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
They got to spread it around. And your brother's in New Orleans?
Nah,
Seattle, Tacoma?
He moved to Wisconsin.
Oh, right,
His wife got a job there. That's a whole picadillo. Whole nother bag of hammers. They don't like the Wisconsin of it all. He doesn't like it.
Wow, 10 days. I mean, I cannot imagine what that is like. And what if they come in here? They got to look in the window. Are they going to see me? Do they know me?
Oh, boy. Well, we can get them on here. They'll ask you questions all day. It'll satisfy you.
That's a good Patreon. We should have your parents down here.
I'm walking. Whoop,
Liz
I'm out of here.
she's got a thing. I'll talk to her. I'll get to the bottom of you, but by God.
No. They got a wall up, too. They ask you questions because they don't want to answer any. That's
Right.
the move. And look, it's one thing to go, how's comedy going? How you doing with the new hour? What you got any specials in the blower? But they don't do that. They go, what do you like? You like sweaters? Was that a hood? You like a hood?
Yeah, I like the hood.
Oh yeah. Well,
I don't care for this hood, but
what about a hood? What is about a hood you like? Clan hood? You like that?
that sounds nice. These are nice people.
Ask me about my life. Don't ask me about my
That is
ankles.
your life. Coffee's your life.
No, it's
Where you
not.
going? What's your show? How'd you start your podcast? Where'd your agent
Oh,
come
my
from?
Juan Valdez. Give me a real thing.
That's something good. What would you like them to ask you?
How's comedy going? Hey, you got any new bits? Hey, boy, this house, was it hard to buy? I mean, something.
They don't ask that.
No.
They ask you like coffee, but they don't ask how's comedy.
They go, we got a lot of leaves back there. What are you doing with the leaves? And I go, I'm going to blow them into the bed, the flower bed. Hey, what do you got, a leaf blower? Yeah, I got a leaf blower. Battery or a cord?
Oh,
It's a battery or a cord. It has both options. It's like a trans person, and I just try to skew. I can't get out of the skid.
Oh boy.
The car is whirling down the highway.
Well, they'll be dead someday, so really
God willing.
enjoy it.
I think that's true. But now they're talking about homes. Got to put us in a home. Maybe we'll live here. Who knows? They want to be on the pod.
That's the
basically.
nice thing about living in New York City is your parents can't just move there.
It's a great buffer.
It blows their whole profit margin or whatever you call it. What's
Completely.
that? Fixed income.
Yes, chemical bank, fixed income. They can't get over here. They can't do the stairs. The subway is crazy.
Right.
The diversity is terrifying. It's a whole obstacle course for old people.
Well, New York City really does feel like a place that it should age like legally.
Yes.
Like 58, maybe people live longer, whatever. 65, 66, just you're
That's
out.
good.
You're out.
You can't drink till 21, and when you hit 68, you can't live in New York. Jesus H. That's a lot of semen. Good golly, you've got to get an OnlyFans for this guy. He's a spitter.
Wow.
Yowza.
I think that was a tooth. That was crazy.
jeez.
Don't anyone drink this. Someone throw this away,
What
would
is
you?
that?
I knocked a loogie in there.
Yeah, tooth hurty.
I think I had some hard candy in there.
Ooh, boy.
Now, May must be dying because she's
Yeah.
not even related to these
I
people.
think that makes it better because, look, it's hard with the in-laws, don't get me wrong, but she's normal. So to them, to her, she's like, they're just parents, and
Right.
I'm nitpick. I'm like, doesn't this bother you? The questions. She's like, I don't mind questions. So I think it's a blood thing. Like we go way back.
Right, I suppose so. But man, in-law, that's hard to say. But your family, you feel a little more comfortable with
That's
if
true.
your dick falls out, if you fall down the stairs, you say the N-word. The other person's family, you're always afraid they're judging you, whatever. I just had both. I had my sister here and my wife's aunt and uncle staying with us
Good
back to back to
Lord.
back. Which, by the way, I haven't had sex since 1985
I
because we
know.
had guest after guest after guest.
Same here. Now, you get all these biological things. The women have hormones, and my mom's a whore. She moans. But did you get less horny when the baby came out?